Hello, traders. It's Melissa with Price Plan Profit. Today, I want to talk about some quantum stock names. Quantum computing has been on fire since the rally that started back in April, and we are seeing a nice pullback in these names. So, I wanted to get out to you some buy zones that I'm watching in three of my favorite quantum computing names. Those are ION, IONQ, RGTI, and QBTS. Now, keep in mind, this area of the market is very volatile. So, I treat this as I do every trade, only risking an amount that I'm willing to lose, and I want to buy a dip into a major buy zone. So let's start with IONQ first. Here is price action since April. If I run some Fibonacci's on the price action, the lows back in April to the current all-time highs, you can see here that currently price is trying to hold above the 38.2. Now, we created my favorite candlestick structure, the inside and up candlestick structure here over the last few days. Today, we are seeing a bounce in this name, but I'm not making this an official green buy zone. Why? Because I have an area that I like further down, and it is this buy zone here that was created back on this beautiful imbalance candle. So the gray zone, yes, it was a good dip buy, but right now price is right at the first area of resistance. So for me, this is not where I want to go long. You could try a buy the dip down here at 37.43 by 34.77, but the key area that I'm looking for is the golden pocket of this move from the April lows to that recent swing high, and also the beautiful imbalance candle that was created back here in May. So my main zone that I'm watching is 33.82 by 26.33 for a buy zone. As far as my sell zone or my target, that would be 43.23 by 48.94. Now let's take a look at RGTI, the next name that I want to highlight here today. Same thing, this name has been on fire since it made lows back in April. That's the time frame I'm concentrating on, just because the overall market made its lows back at the 1st of April. And then, as you know, we've rallied 1,700 points in the S&P 500 from that zone. So if I run those same time frame Fibonacci's on RGTI, you can see, just like IONQ, price came down and is holding the 38.2 here. That is a bullish sign and could be the area that buyers are going to step in. That zone is 1380 by 1208. Further down, if that zone is taken out, because it has been tested not just today, but also back at the beginning of August. It's been tested 2 times, so it's not as powerful, in my opinion, to take a trade from this zone. I'm really eyeballing 11.51 to $10.80 for my main opportunity to buy the dip here on RGTI. I would play this zone for more of short-term swing trades, just playing a bounce back up into 15 and a half, 16 and a half, and my target zone is 1722 by 2142. But again, the area I'm watching, if we get a deeper pullback in the market and in this name, would be $11.51 by $10.80. And then last but not least is QBTS. This name has also been on fire this year since its April lows, and I want to be a buyer on a good size dip. So if I go back here to those April lows and run the Fibonacci of this move that matches the overall market, price very much like IONQ and RGTI, it is doing its best to hold the 38.2 Fibonacci level. As far as a zone to buy for me, that's 1132 by $9.83. I do have the 50, the halfback pullback here at 1315 to potentially start legging into a swing trade. As far as resistance goes, your 50 and 21 fibs that price is currently underneath, that would be the most immediate resistance, and that's going to be right around 16 and a half to $17. As far as my target goes on this name, it's 1882 by 2056. I want to point out that for these swing trades, I would be using a month, at least October, November expirations, and possibly even out to the December expirations. All right. So I hope you found this content valuable. Make sure and hit the like button. Also, I hope you're subscribed to my channel as I put out new videos multiple times a week, as well as having live sessions here on YouTube. And I love sharing how you can become a more disciplined and profitable trader by having a plan before price gets to a level and then executing that plan. All right, I will see you in the next video.